Hi everyone, this is Bartosz. I'm trying to take a walk around my studio and have some fresh air before I go back to work again. Today's video that I'm showing you is about one of my recent paintings that I made about a month ago. This is a time lapse of me painting it, so you can treat it as a form of tutorial or as a way of just seeing the process of me painting. It's a pretty small painting considering the large scale work that I'm making in the studio. It's painted on the panel in oils. I'm using a very limited palette color and trying to focus on that mostly in this painting. I'm able to create those paintings pretty fast. It's, once I know what I want to paint, and once I decide about colors and theme of the painting, then it's much easier to just apply those skills and execute pretty quickly with the painting. I'm planning to make more of those paintings in the next coming weeks. That's one of the series that I'll be continuing doing this year, and I hope that I can make more of those paintings that I'll be satisfied with and that I can share with you. Here I am back in my studio again. I'm just looking on the screen on those 5 paintings that I created for this series. I titled them Ascendancy. I hope I pronounced it well, because I felt that this title will really well fit the theme of the paintings. And when you look at the Ascendancy word itself, it means that when you assume ascendancy over someone else, you become more powerful than they are. And I think that when you look at the women on these paintings, it feels a little bit that way. Ascendancy is like almost a state of being a higher position, a higher power of someone else. And when I look at the faces of those women, I feel like they have a power of over everything else. They're in a higher position of the stage. It's almost like a ecstasy, or almost like passion to something. So that's how I feel when I look at those paintings. And when I thought about them, when I made them, I thought that Ascendancy word will be very appropriate. So I'll put one of those paintings on the screen now, and you can see that if you look at the Ascendancy, you see the word ascend, and that means to go up. So basically lifting yourself to the higher existence, higher ecstasies, higher things above you. Another word for it is dominance. So when you look at those portraits, I feel that the expression of the face dominate over emotions and over the viewer, it's himself or itself, right? And that I think is especially especially in the context of domestic relations, or something foreign, something that is unknown, but at the same time something that we might experience. So when I think about those 5 paintings, I think when you look at them, you can also question the authority. So what I mean by it is that, for instance, when somebody or people, let's say, criticize my paintings, they don't necessarily criticize the work of myself, but they want to criticize the authority of myself or of those paintings. So they, in a way, challenging me as a person and as an artist. And that doesn't necessarily mean that the work I do has anything to do with being bad or good. It's just the way it is. We just trying to put authority under the challenge, and I think that those paintings are about that. When I think about those 5 paintings, I'm thinking that maybe they're about power of control. So when I look at the expression of those females, we are not exactly sure whether they are in the moment of ecstasy, or moment of passion, or moment of pain. You know, those kind of those emotions can be twisted, and I interpret it either way. And I think that that's the power of that expression, power of that painting, where you see a predominance of something that might happen or might not, but at the same time is taking place at this moment, this situation, this place, this expression, this color, this form of painting. We can go on and on. The size of the painting matters. The fact that the way the face is cropped, if you place the painting horizontal or vertical, it can change the form of expression as well. So I think that all those things are important, and Ascendancy title, I feel, goes really well with those paintings, and I really look forward to develop this subject and see where I can take those paintings. Maybe at some point I will move to a very large scale and see if that actually brings something new to the subject, new to the theme of the paintings, and maybe that'll be the way to go. So I hope that you enjoy those paintings. Please leave the comment below and let me know. Maybe you have questions or some comments. I'll be very happy to see what you think. I think that I will finish my video just right here. I hope that you enjoyed me explaining the painting or theme behind the painting or reasons behind the paintings, and I'm going to make definitely more of those kind of videos where I explain my paintings, and I hope you found it interesting. Please subscribe, like, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.